Three things that do not work for black people: guns, drugs, and politics. First of all, with guns. Guns were invented by white people to kill black people, so even when a black man has a gun in his hand, he's not going to kill or shoot anyone else but another black man like himself. Because the possession of the gun is merged and combined with the indoctrination of self-hatred through white supremacy that came through a colonial agenda to miseducate us and a media representation of us as savages. So you put guns in the black community, the only other people that black people with guns are going to kill are black people like us. And if there was any risk whatsoever of whites or Syrians or Chinese being shot with guns that black people possess, it would not be so easy for us to get guns in the first place. Second, drugs. In all the visits that I've made into the prisons, I've never seen any white people in prison for drugs, or Chinese people, or Indian people, or Syrians. But according to Dr. Darius Figuera, there are no African drug lords on the top level. He said all of the drug lords, the major importers and traffickers of illegal narcotics in Trinidad, are whites, Chinese, Syrians, and Indians. But African people are 95% in the prison. And when the white people and the Syrians and the Chinese traffic drugs, they buy houses, property, land, real estate, send their children to university, buy cars and trucks, businesses, and expand their entrepreneurship. When we sell drugs, apart from going to jail or getting shot and killed in some ignorant gang conflict, what do we do with the money that we make from the drugs? Spinning rims, paint job on a car, gold chains. Oh man, if that's how you're thinking, that those gold chains are representing chains of slavery that have been taken off our hands and feet and put on our minds but fallen down to our necks. And third, politics. Okay, I respect everyone's political choices. But you have all these different political parties, but when it comes to the backbiting and the quarreling and arguing and squabbling, it's African people in one party against African people in another party. And regardless of which party's in power, it's the same. Whites and Chinese and Syrians and French Creoles that are getting rich. All of the contracts. We just wear the t-shirts, the hat, wave the flag, run behind the truck, and get nothing. And then they try to impress upon your mind that you're worth nothing, you deserve nothing, and the only way you can benefit from being part of our political organization is if you involve yourself in the pulling down of your own people. So as Jomo Kenyatta said, when the white man came to Africa, he had the Bible, we had the land. He taught us to pray with our eyes closed. When we open back up our eyes, he had the land, we had the Bible. So we say that when the politician comes into the community, he has the politics, we have the power. He teaches us to think with our minds closed. When we open back up our minds, we have the politics and he has the power. The politics is the paraphernalia, the colors and the flags and the banners and the t-shirts and the posters. But he has the power. And he takes the power, which is the voting numbers combined, takes that power, gives it to his finances, and leaves the masses of the people in poverty. So guns, drugs, and politics, the negative impact of those within our communities have to be replaced by unity, self-sufficiency, business entrepreneurship, land ownership, and reorganization of our families. Think, black people.